guys, welcome back to my channel. And first and foremost, let me just get all the logistics out the way. This is a sped up quick 10-minute version of this video, but I have an in-depth tutorial on my Patreon page, just about 30, close to 40 minutes long, that talks about in depth my process here. If you're interested, you can check out my Patreon page. All the links for all of my social media, including my Patreon, are down below. And if you haven't already, please like and subscribe to my channel. And thank you for watching. So, okay, I'm going to do a little bit of talk about this, but mostly a quick little catch up with me. Instead of doing a regular sit down video, I thought I would just do it a voiceover over this painting. This is a gouache painting. It's 90% gouache, and I would say 10% other mediums like color pencils, ink, and acrylic. But the majority of it was done with gouache. I used the Reeves brand. I used a little bit of Winsor Newton, a little bit of Holbein, and that's pretty much it. Color pencils are different brands, various brands that I just reached for. I was inspired a little bit with Eartha Kitt, so I kind of tried to channel that vibe without actually doing Eartha Kitt, but just giving you some Eartha Kitt vibes. And yeah, so that's it. So that's what you're going to watch me do here really quickly. And like I said, if you want to see a more in-depth tutorial, you could definitely check out my Patreon page. And again, the links are below. So what's been up with me? Well, since Veda, I had planned to do Mermaid, and then that was a disaster because just so much stuff kept happening where people required my time. I recently, I think today, while I'm recording this, I uploaded a video. Actually, I had uploaded it a while ago and realized today that it was still set to private, that I never made it public. So I made it public today, and it's going to seem really random because I am talking about stuff that happened in May. Well, what's happened currently? Well, at first I was working a part-time job as a teacher at a hair academy. That didn't work out, but it definitely motivated me to seek employment, and not necessarily like retail or cashier or anything like that, but just thinking maybe I'll go back into a salon, because the thing is, I really have to do a lot of spend a lot of time on social media promoting my art just to get a few the sales that I do get per month, which just unfortunately are not a lot. They're okay, but they're just not quite enough to say, okay, let's just keep going. So I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing. I still want to create content. I still want to create art. I still want to promote my art, but I do miss having steady income that can fund other things that I want to do with my art. So I'm going back behind the chair. I just have to decide, do I want to work for someone in their salon under commission, or do I want to see if I can find a place where I can rent a space and just contact a lot of my old clients and say, hey, I'm back, and hopefully they say, oh, great, and come running. I'm just trying to figure out what direction I want to go. But still, like I said, that'll just be to fund this dream, because I haven't given up on it yet. I don't think I ever will. I don't think I'll always create. I just want to be able to create the things that I love creating without having to sacrifice falling into that genre of trendy couch art, I mean, if I feel like creating some couch art, yeah, but not necessarily because, I know this will sell and it'll be cheap and I could just get a quick sell. I just don't really want to do that. I really don't. I don't want that to be what pops up in the feed of my art when you Google me and things like that. So I just kind of want to stay true to myself. So that means that most than likely my paintings will be probably expensive to someone, or maybe even to most people. And I'll continue to push the wearable art merchandise, which is a lot more affordable, but I want to continue to create that kind of art that I really enjoy making, that I kind of feel, in my humble opinion, is more closer to the fine art side than trendy art. But anyway, that being said, I'm working on right now is a reward for one of my patrons that are on the platinum tier or the gold tier. I can't remember which one. I think it's the gold tier. So every month they get an original painting, and this is the painting for the month of June. It's kind of got the same theme as the painting for last month, and I did post that on my Instagram page if you want to check it out. It has the circle in the background and the trees like this one does in the end. I did not film me painting the trees in the circle. I think because I was filming with my phone, I think I ended up on a phone call that took longer than I expected it to take. So by then I kind of finished that part. But there'll be more of these series, so you'll see that process eventually. I really am enjoying this. I had so much fun painting her. And I did use, like I said before, 90% gouache, but I did go in with some color pencils and things like that. I know some people will say you can't call it a gouache painting if you didn't just use gouache. And I don't know where that rule was written, what book, what chapter, or whatever. But I feel like if the majority of the painting is one medium, then you can just call it that medium. Or if you want to call it a mixed media piece, then that's fine too. Most of my pieces are somewhat mixed media. You know, I honestly don't think any of my pieces are 100% one medium. A lot of times with my oil paintings, I underpaint or lay down the foundation in acrylic, and then I do the actual painting in oils. Sometimes ink is involved because I may want to do a little bit more. I feel like I have more control over line work with an ink pen, you know, with a brush tip ink pen, like a Kuretake brush pen or a Pentel pocket pen. So yeah, but anyway, I had so much fun creating this. You guys, I've also been having fun, totally unrelated, with The Sims. I know I've mentioned that in a couple of videos before, but I can't stop playing. I really want to actually get it for my computer. I just don't know if my computer is going to hold on long enough for me to enjoy playing The Sims on that without having to. I'm saving money now to get a new computer. But gaming computers are really expensive. I mean, like more expensive than what I need a computer to do, which is still pretty pricey. Still, we're talking about $900 to $1,200. But a gaming computer could be possibly even more than that. But I think I want to start a gaming channel just for The Sims. I don't know if I would do it on this channel because I know that y'all are here for the vlogs and the art, and that might be a little too much of another thing that I'm adding. So I would maybe do a second channel for that and just do some live plays. And I like the building aspect of the different homes and the different worlds. If anybody else is into The Sims 4, please comment below. I love it. I love equally as much live playing, just as much as build mode. But I really enjoy building. I've bulldozed a lot of lots that I didn't like the houses, and have just created my own little cute little, I call it Sim County, because between the different worlds, I'm playing this on the console, so we don't have all of the worlds. Like, we don't have Windenburg, but we have Newcrest, we have Willow Creek, Oasis Springs, and the city, my Shuno. Yeah, because we can't get-togethers, and I think Windenburg is in get-together. So they might come out with those things for console, but I don't want to buy any more packs, stuff packs or anything, because I plan on getting it on my computer. But this was the finished piece, and it looks really dope. Check it out on my Instagram, and thank you for watching. Peace and grace. Talk to you.